welcome to round 10 of the Haymaker Cup. We're starting a little bit behind because we didn't think we were going to have a race, but now we had some people show up. So here we are, and while we hang about, fannying about, we're going to take a look at the top 10. Reese and Bacon in the lead, but there's been a point shakeup, and we're going to talk all about it. But park it there, mates. Be right back with you. These cats, they're to the throttle, and green flag waves. They're already 3 wide just behind them up there at the front, but now form. Oh, big 4 wide back here. Now 3 wide. I think that's Maria trying to get through the crowd there. Lanchus also breaking wide on the outside of the Einfahrt Parabolica. Haymaker down to the inside trying to take away 5th place. RH Winner up to 3rd now currently. Winner having a crazy time. Whoa, we got 3 wide back here. Haymaker. Saki's way on the outside. Looks like one of them got loose. They're trying to go 4 wide at Hockenheim on the first lap. Haymaker thinks better of it, gets out of the crowd. That was going to be a little too much. Ooh, contact just up here. Maria getting a little bump, it looks like. Saki up in here too. Now Saki changing the guard up a little bit, rocking the AFMG car this week. He's been running the Haymaker paints along with the anniversary, celebrating the 200 race anniversary of HMC. This is race number 202 lifetime. Whoa, off the track up here. Points leader Racing Bacon. A little bit of trouble there up in the dirt. Maria, looks like they were side by side. Lanchus. There's Bacon down by the line trying to get a pass. Gonna try to outbrake Winner into the curve. Through the Einfahrt Parabolica. Now following through Winner. Good job standing your ground there in that number 91 machine. Winner has had a crazy go as of lately. A crazy trip through Indy and all the other tracks that we've hit lately. Indy, Watkins, Glen, Winner. Luck all over the place, but always good for a top 10. Now Bacon up through the inside. Now out of the hairpin. Bacon got their sights set. Whoa, hang on a second. Back here, 3 wide going into the braking zone. That was Maria Tudor. Tried to brake really hard into the zone, but Lanchus with a double pass. Now door to door. Maria going way wide there. Now coming back in. Not on the same team. They just kind of look like it. And that's Maria off track there too. Ends up losing it. Meanwhile, up in the front here, Racing Bacon picking up a penalty. Sitting on now, it looks like a $110 I'm seeing over the name. Trying to get around Kasai, the Red Fox. Managed to secure the position, but I think it looked like stepped out there in the drag strip. And there goes Bacon again, stepping out. Now through the Parabolica. The drivers are joking, the dribbler's straight. Now, good draft battle here. Look at this. Kasai hanging on through the hairpin now. Oh, Bacon gets loose over the sausage. Back from the sausage. Gets the pass. Well, I don't think that's going to be legal. Looks like they got it done off the track. Now, side by side there. Kasai giving the chrome horn to Bacon, too. Kasai getting into a battle here with Winner. We've got ourselves a 3-way battle for second. Trouble. Lanchus off. Kasai the Red Fox now in the draft. Gonna open the DRS through the Parabolica. Here goes Kasai the long way around. Now gonna have the inside. Here's Winner. Gonna try for the crossover, doesn't make it. That's Kasai for position, but now has to deal with some aerolusas that they haven't had to deal with yet ever since the first lap. And here goes Bacon, a little bump and run. Vorm's not having it though. Looked like got another bump back. Bacon seemed to lift a little bit there. Yeah, definitely off throttle, blipping it. Bacon's gonna go, ooh, off track, straddles the curb. And we've got ourselves a battle on the last lap. There they go through the back stretch, and here goes, oh, Vorm. Looks like there was contact. Yeah, that was contact. Bacon's going to give the spot back, so no penalty there. Stewart's probably going to let it go, but now we have got a four-way battle. Winner and Kasai the Red Fox can smell blood in the water, and the leader's now trying to get away. Vorm back to the lead through the drag section. Final corner now. Bacon going east-west all the way, touches the gravel, kicks it to the wall. It's Vorm. Vorm at the line. Race and Bacon winner, your top three. Kasai just outside that podium. However, if you look at your leaderboard, penalties matter. So picking up second now after the stewarding is Kasai the Red Fox. Womp, there we go. Warm. Oh, Bacon up through the inside. Look at that maneuver. Holy moly. Now Bacon all over Vorm going to try to finish what they started. 3 wide here going through the Einfahrt Parabolic. Meanwhile, that's Saki. Also, you see Maria Tudor there hanging real tough on the outside, trying to go from the back to the front already. A little co-opetition with former teammate AFMG Saki. Now it looks like she's searching for a draft partner. Kasai, back and forth, Kasai. And now through, whoa, Saki's invisible or something. Something's going on here. I think Saki's had like maybe like a controller off or a DC or something. We got a battle going on back here. Look at this side by side. It's Kasai and Winner. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, Haymaker loose into the braking zone there. I think there might have been contact with Winner. Is there a dent on the front of that car? Draft battle. Haymaker in the dirt. Gets slowed down. They go 3 wide for just a second, but now Winner gonna look for a double pass. Makes it stick up the inside. Haymaker way outside. Lanchu, Sandwich. Lanchu's kind of stays where they are for the moment in 6. Lanchu's really looking to pick up some points right now. Battle. Oh. Chu's all over the place. Kicking some cones. Ooh. Now we're going to get the nose on the outside. Maybe try to get it done the long way. But one thing that does is it makes the inside car choke up a little bit. They nearly touch, and now Chu's backing up. Oh, Lanchu's on the outside now, looking to get around Winner. I guess they always know when they're on camera, don't they? There's Chu's made it stick down to the inside earlier. Look at that. Hangs onto it. Good job, Chu's. But now still we've got this drag race down the back stretch. Turn 6, 7, and 8 here. Big braking zone. And it looks really flat, but when you're down on the track, trust me, there's a few degrees of camber there. You've got a certain way that car wants to do that, especially in the wet. And side by side is not one of those ways. Oh, Chu's getting a little bit loose, hangs onto it though, but not before a little bit of contact with Winner. Winner's going to pick up the spot. Saki, also kind of a by proxy, got one there. Oh, now that's Maria to the inside. Einfahrt Parabolica, turn 2 and 3. Almost contact, so close right there. Now Maria gets it done on the outside up to P2. And Kasai the Red Fox smells blood in the water And now, here we go, 3 wide through the parabolic. Maria advantage down in the inside, but this is fixed to be 3 wide into the braking zone. Vorm trying to get it done up the middle. Maria makes it stick. Kasai, the Red Fox, tries to go over under, and thus is still kind of there. Now Maria clears. Kasai has to lift a little bit for Vorm. Everybody back to the positions they started in. 3 different racing lines, and they all sort right back, don't they? Now through turn 7. Oh, Kasai! Contact. Okay, yeah, already heard him over the radio. I'm sorry about that. Oops. Now Kasai. Land choose. For everybody tracking the choose. The underdog, they are working to try to get around this combo. Here we got Saki and Winner. Now, meanwhile, up front, it is 3 to go this time by. Oh, they all get loose coming through. Holy moly. You know, Haymaker's probably got the best seat in the house, honestly. And now they shuffle around. Saki looking for a gap, a couple of moves, looks left, looks right. Now going to try down the inside and going to make it stick. You didn't even see the... No handbrake. It makes it. It just gets the car to rotate at just the right time. Very difficult to do, but a very skilled driver there, AFMG Saki, trying to make it work in the long way around. But here comes Lanchus, the front runners, not to be outdone. Here comes the back of the pack going 3 wide down the parabolic. Advantage Saki. Gets it to stick up the inside. Lanchus trying to do the same thing Kasai did. Can't quite make it stick, though, so now they sort out Saki, Winner, Lanchus. You can give me less than 10 drivers at HMC, and they'll race like there's 24. Oh, loose, Winner, loose, loose. Hang on to it. Oh, gets in the gravel. Oh, no. 2-door 2, so if Kasai, the Red Fox, stays close enough, that's probably why Kasai is all over the back. And here goes around the outside. 2 tires in the dirt. I don't think Maria wants to give it up. Maria knows that she's got 0.6. Hangs on to it, too. Standing her ground. Both these drivers really laying it down here. Now, Vorm behind them is sitting on 1 minute, or not 1 minute, 1.7 seconds. So, even if they get the pass on this, I mean, you stay close, right? Just in case the people in front wipe out. You always stay close. Now, here goes Kasai up the inside, up to second. Vorm may be trying a slingshot. Now it's advantage Vorm through. They're 3 wide. Maria, 8 tires better than 4. Looked like they contacted for just a moment. Vorm trying to take it back. But here's the thing. If they stay close, it's not going to matter. If they stay close, it's not going to matter. Right now, Kasai could pick up another second place position just by staying close. So right now, discretion could be the better form of valor. Kasai still can beat them both from where they are. And after they get through the line, we'll check on the other battles. Ooh, on the outside, Kasai. Oh, Maria, a little tweak in the gravel. Oh, goes off course. Looks like there might have been contact with Fox there, but Fox on the hunt. Fox still in the hunt. Just has to stay close and they can pick up second. Vorm will probably scoot to third unless Maria can get close enough. Let's see. Racing Bacon wins Heat 2. Kasai picks up second after the auto steward. Oh, Haymaker off. Oh, nowhere to run right there. Because everybody's 2 wide. Now Haymaker, oh, they're 3 wide. Kasai slides into RH Winner, gets into Lanchus. Everybody's 3 wide. Lanchus got nowhere to go. Gets into the nose of Bacon a little bit, and that's Vorm. Goes for a ride off the track, manages to rejoin. Now following through the Parabolica. As Maria Tudor getting up through the field pretty quickly there, up a couple of spots. Had a really quick start. A little bit of trouble up there. Whoa, Maria's off. Turn number 7. And end up coming back there to race with Vorm. She's trying to get out of the way, too. Oh, everybody getting loose through there. Too wide, too, through turn 10. Now Kasai looking up the inside of Haymaker. Bacon loses it. Everybody's off the track right there. Bacon had a crazy rejoin, too. The distance here now. Kasai the Red Fox, who's been in these podiums all night, now getting, looks like a little bit of a sniff. Second place from Haymaker, has to really drive hard in there. Now Haymaker comes back, gives a door-to-door shove to Kasai, and also behind them you see Lanchus now coming into the picture up to 4th, trying to follow that 95 car up through the pack. Kind of damage ended up as one of those offs or something had a. Whoa, big slide there. It looked like just a little bit of a touch, but these drivers get through. There's a little scuff on that fender. I think we know who hit who. But now that's... But, okay. All right, so official word, the 22 car is retired, so Maria's going to stay in the pits. The race will continue, so while everybody tries to continue to pursue Saki, got Haymaker on the inside of Lanchus there. Lanchus trying to get it done the hard way. Lanchus up to 3rd, gets around Haymaker. Oop, just for a second now, because now they're in the final corner. They end up side by side again. Haymaker with... right on board for a second. We haven't had any onboard audio either. We're going to hop on with Race and Bacon. Let's do some onboard audio. Holy Toledo! On board with Haymaker as he slid through the crowd and didn't hit anybody. I thought for sure he was going to end up collecting Lanchus or Winner or somebody in that exchange there, but Haymaker slid through the crowd, kept it safe. Now we got to go a little further forward, but wow. the Fox. Now we're going to try to get the Fox a little loose through there. Gets it done. Look at that. Now they're side by side. These cars, yeah, see, especially in the wet, can get so aero loose. Yep, the setup. Let's get the stuff out of the way so we can see there. There we go. Choose. Getting it done the hard way. Sliding all over the place. But now Choose up to third. Neither one of these drivers with a error. But now Choose is going to have to deal with what Fox just dealt with, that loose car. Kind of interesting. I was hoping it would show me, but I guess not. All right, let's do this. So there goes Vorm up the inside. There's winner. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so 2-second penalty on Race and Bacon, and now we can go back to looking at these intervals. Through the Sud curve for the final time. Saki gives it a little drift. Saki wins it with, that is their first win. So 2 AFMG drivers both get their first win. So Saki bringing it home. Now Saki's been on the podium. We've talked about the podium before, but let's see. Bacon. Looks like Bacon ends up hanging on to second. Lanchus on the podium. I'm Ellie Evans, aka UDP Valkyrie, and it was bright and sunny here at Hockenheim, but now the rain falls. I think we got. It might have some celebratory donuts or something on the track right now. I don't know what the guys are doing, but I'll go see here in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here at Hockenheim, and I'll see y'all next week for the big finale.